You think so, huh? Hey, can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you, sweetie. You know I give you a treat for that. You know you get a treat for that. There you go, baby. Yes. Hey, bud, how you doing? Bud just said hi. Can you look over here? Say, hi, bud. Say, I hope you're ready for the new year, bud. Luna, there you go. Oh, her so pretty. Oh, look at that slobber on your chin. Lick your chin. Hey, Rosanna, how you doing? Oh, look at that baby girl. Need another treat, slobber puss. Oh, oh my goodness. You got me slobbery with that one. Glad to hear that, bud. Hey, the Amish Pope. How you doing, Tim? Pam, how you doing? Welcome. Well, Rosanna, we got us some snow today. S- Still snowing a little bit now. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? Everyone say hello to Melissa. Welcome. Tim said, Rosanna, my friend. Come, come there. Pam says hello, Melissa. Tim said hi, everyone. Bud says hello, Melissa. Well, we got about 6 inches, Rosanna. Wasn't wasn't worried about the power going out. At least not yet. Maybe tomorrow because it's supposed to be in the upper 30s. What I was worried about is my internet. Been having a little bit of issue with it today. That happens when there's a storm, huh, Luna? And Luna's been scared all day long. Yeah, snow falling off the roof. Jenna said hi, Jen. Jenna said hi, Melissa. Whenever there's a storm, the internet goes crazy. Yes, we are behind on uh, the snow. Thank goodness. They got a they got quite a bit in the Portland area. I guess it snowed there most of last night. That's okay. The longer it waits, the less time I got to deal with it. I mean, each day now since December 21st, the winter solstice, each day now gets a minute or so longer. 21st was the shortest day of the year. I don't care anyways. I got fuel for the heater, got food in the fridge. Hey, Maniac Grammy, how you doing? How much snow are you getting in your area? Maniac Grammy said hi. Oh my gosh, that was a nice kiss for her, huh? You think we don't have any snow there, huh? About 8 inches there. Yeah, it's been varying. We got about 6 here. Like Rosanna said, we're behind. We've gotten it. That just means the rest of January and February we could get quite a bit. But like I said, I don't care. Come March, it'll start going away. Melissa said hi, Luna. Oh my gosh, wasn't that a sweet kiss? Goodness. Oh, you got my nose all wet on that one, sweet girl. But you're a big baby. You know that? You're a big baby. Oh, I love you too. I love you too. You know the difference. Yes. Oh, well, gosh, I know the difference. That was a big love you. I mean, Grammy said hi, Rosanna. I have to clean my glasses on that one, Luna. Yeah, have to clean my glasses on that one. Irish Whiskey, how you doing? Welcome. Thank everyone for coming in on this New Year's Eve. A lot of people have to work tomorrow. My son's got to work tonight. There's nothing there, sweetheart. Look, I'll even look for you. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Mini Grammy said hi, Tim. What? Do you want a stem? Huh? No, you don't like that one? How about that one? There you go. We'll take it. Tim says hi, Grammy. I think I'm getting a cold though. Hello, Explore Fever, and thank you. Happy New Year to you as well. Luna, Explore Fever says hello and Happy New Year. Huh? My gosh. Oh my, that was a double tap. Hey Mason, how you doing? You're out bowling? Well, I hope you do well. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I hear you. That scratchiness in the throat. It does sound fun, huh, Pam? I always enjoyed bowling. I'll just drink plenty of water. You had the cold and flu. Thank you, Pam. Rosanna said, Brenda, hello, sweet friend. Hello, Brenda. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? Yeah, I know. I've seen that in the news, Jeremy. We got about 6 inches here. How you doing, Lori? Yeah, you made friends with me earlier. You had to start your account all over, Lori. Yeah, they're pretty messy, Maniac Grammy. Pretty messy. Rosanna said, hi, Irish Whiskey. Mike says, hi, Grandpa Luna. Happy New Year to you, man. Mike says, Happy New Year. Oh, gosh. Thank you. You've had better days? Rosanna said, hi, Mike. Irish Whiskey said, hi, Rosanna. Hey, Kane, how you doing? Rosanna said, hi, Jeremy. Yeah, there ain't many cars out on the road, Jeremy. Bud says, hi, Lori. Yeah, it was. It was, Kane. But I learned a little bit. Yeah, some people should stay home when there's a storm. Oh, Luna needs a treat? Well, geez, Lori. Lori says, you need a treat. Oh my goodness. Rosanna said, oh, Lori, I hope so. Kane says, hi, Bud. So, Lori, did you have to start your channel all over? Yeah, I hope so too, Kane. But if there is, I'll just have to deal with them. Then I said, yes, my power has blinked a few times today, and it's blowing and pouring. How about you? We haven't had much wind at all today, Rosanna. It's been snowing all day long, not real heavy. Bud says hello to everyone, but I haven't heard of any power going out yet. That happens sometimes. It's usually though when the snow is real heavy, and it hasn't been all that heavy tonight. The way it's more of a fluffy snow. Oh, look at that beautiful Luna. My shiny, happy baby. You got the wind? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. I hear you on that, Kane. 2020 is a whole new year. And like I said earlier, the days now are getting longer each day. Hey, Jason, thank you. Welcome. Happy New Year to you. Pam says the wind's been picking up there, and yeah, Luna is taking live easy. Just finished your fireworks. Christopher Cool. Kane says he's eating hot and spicy McChicken from McDonald's. That sounds good. Mike says, Lori, I can relate. Today was not kind to me at all. I started the truck at 4. Oh, the compressor pump went off. Wow. Lori said, lots of snow here. Hey, Susan, how you doing? Thank you for coming. How's the snow in your area, Susan? Susan said hi. Oh my gosh, dude, you're in treat heaven tonight. Best wishes to everyone, Christopher said. Susan said hi, Christopher. Bud said hi, Susan. Jason said you got snow there. Can you send some my way? I'd like to. Lori says hi, Susan. Susan said hi, Kane. I know, babe. You're just so beautiful. You know that. You know who's on there tonight? Jeremy's on there. Yeah, Jeremy's on there. You seen your brother the other day, didn't you? Yes. You seen him the other day. Him and Toria and Rosa. Yeah. Jane said hi, Christopher. Geez, that must have been a real tasty one, Luna. You're just over there chomping away, huh? Hey, Sheila. How you doing? Welcome. Happy New Year to you. Mike says I backed into a co-worker's truck door. Then my small bore transmission grenaded itself, and the parts for the truck won't be here till tomorrow at 1. Wow, that sucks. Susan said hi, Bud. Rosanna said hi, Susan. What's your snow like there, Susan? Got about 6 inches here. Yeah, I don't know, Mike. I couldn't, in my situation right now, I couldn't afford that stuff. Everything you just mentioned there costs a lot of money. Sheila said hi, Rosanna, and Bud said, Mike says hi, Susan. Thank you, Kane. Much love to you too, and a happy New Year. About the same, Susan. Maybe a little more. Yeah, it's varied. Maniac Grammy got about 8 inches there, she said. Guess they got hit harder in Portland where my son's at. Wow, what you made today don't even cover one part? That sucks. Christopher said, Rosanna, best wishes. Rosanna said, Lori, hello. This is Happy New Year. Everyone just wanted to come and say hello. Well, thank you. Happy New Year to you. Much love. Susan said, "Oh, Christopher, that's sad for your bird." Sheila said, "Good." Susanna said, "Bye, Pam." You have a good night, Pam. Luna, that's just such a pretty face that you have. Do you want to say hi to your brother Jeremy? Exactly, Susan, and you as well. God bless for 2020. Bud says, "Bye, Pam. Happy New Year." Susan said, "Bye, Pam." Luna, you want to say hi to your brother Jeremy? Say hi. Hey, 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 look. Oh, did you leave a crumb there, huh? Any flying cars? I don't know. I've seen some prototypes one on YouTube. Pretty interesting. One set up just like the four propeller drones. Christopher said, "I know it comes out every night, but if he gets scared, I have to pick him up. A scared parrot is a dangerous bird." Parrot, yeah. Parrots can bite. Hello again, hello, blended whiskey. How you doing? Hope you had a good day. Mike says $950 for the snowblower parts. Thankfully, 800 is covered by warranty. The truck part is $60. I made $50 for the 2 hours I did plow. Wow. And fairies cut you. Yeah, they got a Parrots could bite you, man, hard. I know. See, some of them bigger ones, like the macaws, could pretty much take a finger off. Blended Whiskey says, "Great day. Thank you." Lori said, "Hi, Blended Whiskey." Bud says, "Hello, Blended Whiskey." I'm well, Blended Whiskey. I hope you are. Susan said, "Yes, Christopher, I understand. Good. He lets you confront him." Blended Whiskey said, "Hi, Lori." Rosanna said, "Hi, Blended Whiskey." Kane says, "I forgot what I was going to say." That's all right. Lori says, "Hi, Uncle Bud." Blended Whiskey said, "Hello, Rosanna." Susan said, "Hello, Blended." All right, Kane. He's in Amazon? Yeah. Well, what you hate doing, Kane? Yeah, they got to be done, though. So you have an Amazon? So if he's not taking your finger off, he's being kind. Yeah, your daughter has a macaw. I've seen him snap a broom handle in half before. You know, by nature though, they're not a mean animal. But you know, you scare them or threaten them, they can be. I know a lot of times some of them, they'll bond with one person and they don't want nothing to do with anybody else, which is pretty sad, because after their owner passes away, it's hard to home them because they live for a long time. Some of them 75 years or longer. Mike says, I made a decent pay when I was renovating the house in Skowhegan a few years ago, because if it snowed, then the plowing was the gravy on the potatoes. I hear you. Susan said he's adorable, though, Christopher. Wow, Hunt with Eagles? That's cool. I watched one day where these Asian people would go out on boats with these birds, and they would put this rope around their neck to where the bird would go in the water and catch a fish, but uh, the rope stopped them from being able to swallow it, and the bird would come back and they'd take the fish out of their mouth. Well, you had a $1,700 week that year. That's a good week. Chris said Susan Grandpa was spot on about them getting used to one owner. Yeah, yep, they do, and they live for unless you get it when you're like 1 years old, they will outlive the owner. Wow, they hunt wolves, man. I was watching a show the other day on the most dangerous animals in the world, and the first thing you think of is crocodiles and alligators and snakes and stuff. The most dangerous was a buffalo in Africa that actually kills and goes after lions. You know, Lions are on that list too, because lions like to taste of people. Yeah, if you're still here, Jeremy, I wish you could send me a message that that picture that you took outside. He was sitting outside in his backyard with a fire, and he had a uh, fox come not too far away from him and lay down and take a nap. Hello, Ingalls family, and welcome. Susan said, yes, Christopher, they do. Christopher said, water buffalo. I think that's what it was. But they don't, like other animals, they don't run and avoid lions and stuff. They go right after them. Of course, hippopotamus was on there, and a couple of worms, and one of the smallest jellyfish. Yeah, one thing about the water buffalo is people that get killed by them. Most of them that get killed is the water buffalo. They shoot it, and it'll run off and then circle back around and sneak up on the person and kill them. So it's a pretty smart critter. They put the screen on a cage, Susan. That's a good thing. I had a friend that had some white type of parrot, And when there was only one other person, and my friend that the bird was friendly with, and that was her granddaughter. And when she passed, that's where the bird went. Well, there you go, Mike. That's a good thing. Animals are good companions. If I had a plow truck and was out plowing, Luna'd be with me. I'd probably have to strap her in though because all that pushing and stuff. Because she doesn't like to lay down. Made the day nicer, yeah. Lab's a good dog. Rosanna said hi, English family. Susan said that was nice, Mike. Yeah, when Luna goes riding, she's got to be sitting right up where she can see anything that's going on. And if she's riding in the back, she has to come up in between that little thing that divides the two seats and put her front paws on that. Well, that sucks about your truck and stuff, Mike. I'm sorry to hear that. A lot more snowstorms coming though. Hopefully you won't have no more issues. Guess that's one thing about getting a new truck and a plow where someone else has to fix it if something goes wrong with it. But man, some of them trucks, 40, 50 grand. Repair it, attacked your aunt. My bird and I were in the kitchen. My aunt just walked in unannounced. He attacked her. Wow, bruised pretty bad. Yeah. Well, as you well know, they had one hell of a bite. I think most of the time they just, you know, no, you're fine, Christopher. Birds are cool. I like talking about birds. I had a, a little parrot when I was in California, and it would hang around outside of its cage. And my boy's mother come over one day and opened up the back door, and it flew out. Susan says you startle them and they get nasty. You startle them, yeah. Susie said just popped in to wish you a happy new year. I have guests coming in a few minutes, so I can only be on for a few minutes. Well, welcome, Susie. Glad you can make it. Hope you have a happy new year with you and your friends. It will, Mike. It just sucks though that you got to spend that kind of money to, you know, before you can make any more. Like you said, hopefully it won't happen again. Yeah, it'll all work out. We're going to get a lot more snow. and you have to have that fixed. Do you drive your truck on a daily basis, Mike? Yeah, I'm getting this congested stuff. I'm not looking forward to a cold. Hi, does Susan? I'll have to check that out. Mike says just a minute. You're welcome, Susie. Susan said hello, Susie. Christopher said, Susan, well, my apartment is his. If she knocked on the door, I would have put him in his cage. To him, she was an intruder. Yeah, well, like I said, birds, they are very protective of their environment, their surroundings. Like you said, it's his apartment. Yeah, she'd have knocked, you'd have put it away. I mean, you should know better than to. I bet you she won't walk in your apartment like that again. Oh, I asked you if your truck is a daily driver for you. Susie said, "Happy New Year to you, Susan. To you and yours." Yeah, Happy New Year to everybody. Christopher said, "Never." Birds don't just bite because they want to. You intrude on them or get in their face. They do the only thing they know how to do. Rosanna said, "Happy New Year's." Oh, it's yeah, your daily driver and your work vehicle. Susie said, "Hi, Rosanna. Happy New Year to you too." Mike says, "I have an envoy as well. How cool." Susan said, "Yes, I understand, Christopher. My daughter was giving her bird kisses and someone came in, room passed, and the bird bit her face on the lip." Yeah, you don't, animals react. Susan said, "Happy New Year, Susie." Christopher said, "Susan, I'm sorry you got." Yeah, he did. He got scared. And you can't blame an animal for that. That and I've seen birds. Like one guy had a macaw, and the macaw didn't like his fiance, and they got married, and that bird never got used to her. I think they ended up giving that away. Some will, just like dogs. Some will only like men or like women, and some don't like strangers at all. Susan said, "Oh, thank you, Christopher." Well, anyone see that grizzly killed the guy? No. Susan says, where at, Christopher? You know, grizzlies are pretty unpredictable, and your bears are. We don't have Rosanna said, oh, sorry, that had to be real painful. I hope your leg pain is doing better. Well, Jeremy, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it, son. I love you, man. And I watched that movie Creed last night. What a good movie. Mike says, my mom keeps me going. Without her, I would be up a creek without a paddle. Yeah. Oh, we got a plow truck out there now. See, my landlord's been here twice today. I really, Susan said my ex-brother-in-law had a big blue Amazon macaw, and he could chew through a 2x4 in a matter of minutes. Yeah, oh, they got a very powerful bite. Mike said, hi, Jeremy. And yes, you and Victoria take care, Jeremy. I love you, son. Your, your, yours doesn't like blonde women. Yeah, I mean they will pick and choose. In fact, their cats will do that. I've seen cats attack people. You know, it's really like with the macaw. Like I said, it's hard to. It's really hard to how to foster a bird out like that because a lot of people will say, "Oh yeah, well that'd be great. It's a beautiful pet, a beautiful animal." And they get it, and they can't ever let it out of the cage. Susan said, "Thank you, Rosanna." Was a long time ago. She's over 23 years old. Her name is Layla. She whistles, says hello, and a few other things. I seen in fact, it's on YouTube, a white bird that all it does is swear. Every other word is the F word. I mean, birds are beautiful animals. Chris says, when I get a toothache, I wonder why we don't have beaks. They can eat what we do. Teeth seem like a new hindrance. Yeah. Well, they could actually eat more than what we do with the power that they have. It really, I forget what country it was, but there was a bird that would take and drop a coconut on the ground so it would break. They're actually quite intelligent. Mike says that Dr. Pratt in Fairfield had a pet crow that was injured and he made a pet out of it. That crow was very smart. Yes, well, they're part of the mynah bird family. I had a friend in California that got a baby starling and raised that, and that was quite a talker. They like to make a mess, though. Anything that was in the cage, paper, water, anything, they would make sure it got out of the cage. That one in California there, that one would say, "Here, kitty, kitty." They also like shiny objects. Some of them, some of the crows here, I'm sure you've seen them. Like they're pretty big birds. Quite a few different times I've seen them. There are three or four of them chasing eagles around, which I found quite funny because, four of them together still wasn't half the size of that eagle. Thieves, yeah, yeah. That's why if you have a crow, you'll see a lot of times. You look it up on YouTube. You'll see the people uh, most of the time have sunglasses on because they'll peck at your eyes too. Susan said good night, Jeremy. I said crows and ravens break nuts by dropping them from high altitude. Yeah, they're very smart animals. You'll see the crows here in Maine. A lot of times they're getting the roadkill. But I haven't seen a crow's nest around here. They must. Uh, I know. Luna got some paws. This girl got some paws. They're huge there too. Yeah, they like to hang around by the river. Of course, now the eagles like to hang around the river too. This year, I'm gonna check for nests around the river because there's a couple of fishing spots that I go to that the last time I went with my son down by the boat landing here in Skowhegan, Luna kept on getting excited about the bushes, and I didn't really pay too much attention to it. And then one time she got excited and got a little closer, and this eagle come flying out of there. Usually I let her wear them down, but we haven't been doing a lot lately with the walking, so I need to take the clippers and clip them. But if you walk around the concrete, the ones it normally wears them down. The only one that grows long is the dew claw, which I have to clip them soon because she'll get them caught on her runner. It's so funny to watch her in the snow. She starts going crazy and running in circles and everything else, and then she realizes that it's cold. I don't know, Tim. Bird's bird. Happy New Year's Eve to you, Captain Awesome, and welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I know here in Maine, Tim, you're not even allowed to have any feathers from an eagle unless you're native. Yeah, they do. Hey, Big Steve, how you doing? My Christmas was good, Captain Awesome. Hope yours was. Susan said hi, Tim. Well, Luna, you're being it. Tim says hi, Susan. Rosanna said hello, Steve. Susan said hi, Big Steve. Rosanna said hi, Captain Awesome. You know, one thing about Luna is she's got it down. When it's snowing or raining or something, she don't have a problem just kicking back and being lazy, and that's a good thing. Mike says that's why I have painted turkey feathers. Big Steve says hi, Rosanna. Did you send your card yet? Big Steve says hi, Susan. Susan said hi, Captain Awesome. Jim says Chief Stephen, one horse Lightfoot. Big Steve said LOL. WTF, Tim. One thing though, when it storms like this, one of the good things about it is Luna don't go all over the whole yard like she usually does and do her scratching and sniffing stuff. She goes out there and does a couple of circles and then does her business and wants to come back in. Which is a good thing. Yeah, my son Jeremy and his fiance Victoria, they couldn't come up Christmas, so they come up this uh, past weekend, Saturday night, and Jeremy and I stayed up until after 4 in the morning talking politics and things, doing a little partying, drinking some Jack Daniels, and they got me a DVD player, and he hooked up my surround sound again. So one thing about the surround sound, I haven't had it hooked up for a couple years, and I got that hooked up. So now I'm going back and watching a lot of reruns on Netflix because the movie experience with surround sound it's a big difference. Exactly, Susan. You didn't miss nothing, Kane. I know, Susan. She knows. She don't want to, with the snow on the ground. We went out there and she was sliding all over the place. And oh, you was at Big G's a week ago. Oh, you had to say that, Mike. Wow, Big G's is wonderful, man. Susan said, "Welcome back, Kane." Hello, Cemetery 76. Thanks for coming in. Susan said, "I'm going out tomorrow, Steve, but I didn't forget. I wanted to get a different card." Rosanna said, "Hi, Cemetery." Kane says, "Hi, Cemetery." Susan said, "Hi, Cemetery." Cemetery said, "Hi, Rosanna." One thing about the snow is it's when it's on the trees and stuff, it's so beautiful. Big Steve says, "Got you, Rosanna." Mike says, "Hi, Cemetery." Cemetery said, "Hi, Susan." It's on the tree branches and stuff, and the sun comes up in the morning. I mean, what a beautiful sight. You know, like tomorrow morning, if the sun's up, I'll go out there when Luna's on her runner and smoke a cigarette and maybe take my coffee out there. Tomorrow's your mom and dad's anniversary. Well, tell them I said congratulations. Cemetery said hi, Mike. Giving Luna a good old belly rub here. Oh, Luna, I know that feels good. Yes, it's my girl. That's my girl. It does make everything glimmer. I mean, you see that sparkling coming off the trees. You're gonna make coffee? All right, Mike. You're not a coffee guy? I am. I drink a pot in the morning. I love me some coffee. I'm very I'm very particular about my coffee too. You know, I like Dunkin' Donuts coffee, but I have a hard time paying $3 for a large coffee when mine's better, you know. I hear you, Kane. I love me some coffee. What we call regular here. That's cream and sugar. And I got a little measure cup I keep right in the coffee can. 1/3 cup for 10 cups of coffee. That way it's the same every time. Water in the morning. I need to drink more water. You know, in Asian countries, a lot of them drink 2 liters of water in the morning before they start their day. Yeah, yeah. I got a friend that's been trying to get me to go snowmobiling with him. He has the suits and everything, and on his snowmobile it has the heaters right on it for your hands and for your feet. Although now the cold bothers me a lot. The cold bothers my bones, and I don't nowadays. I don't go do things like that if I can't take Luna with me. She does like to go fishing, and she'll go in the water up to her neck. You'd have to stay home, Rosanna. I know. I guess their bodies get used to it. Of course, it's a lot hotter most of the time in Asian countries too. Yeah, water does. They say you should drink a lot of water before a meal. Secretary, you know why? Is it 4 here, 2 K? Kane says, Rosanna, do you live in California, Washington, or Oregon? Let me see if I get this right this time. Washington. Susan said, Rosanna, I hear you. Oh yeah, I couldn't drink water like that. You know, I'm drinking this bowl tonight. See, I was right this time, Rosanna. But after I'm done with that, I'll be back and forth to the bathroom. Where you going, Luna? Oh, uh, sounds like somebody's running their wash machine next door, and it's on spin cycle, and that just scared the hell out of Luna. So she ran upstairs. Too much information, Kane. Xana said, LOL, Susan. Xana said, about an hour and a half north. Xana said, where are you, Kane? Did a gallon of water for a day for a while. Now, did you feel good after that cemetery or during that? Because they say that's really good for you. Susan wants to know if your parrot likes bells or mirrors. Okay, somebody in the chat, take that down and block that person, please. We're gonna start it again, huh? Yeah, she does, Susan. Yeah, I know, Rosanna. If you would block that, Rosanna. Yeah, I hear you on that, cemetery. And water goes. That's why it flushes you out so well. Cases by the Andreas Fault, but I don't live that close to it. I'm like 2 or 1 hours away from it. All right, thank you, Rosanna. You know, Rosanna, if it starts again tonight, I'm gonna post me an address on the screen. Two can play that game. Because we know where it's coming from, Rosanna. Yeah, I know tap water. I don't drink mine unless it sits in the refrigerator for at least a day. What I should do is I should get water from. Yeah, I hear you on that, Tim. And you know where it's coming from too, Tim. telling you, Tim, it's the devil in granny panties. Fluoride, yeah. You get spring water. Oh, the brook water, I would imagine is healthy, Kane, but you don't know. You don't know what's in the water. Any water like that, and stuff draining off and going into the water. So it's good to boil it. Rosanna said, Tim, I'll email you after we get off here. Susan said, we get water in jugs up in Bethel from a free spring. Yeah, if I had a vehicle, Susan, they have a spigot that comes out of the ground in Madison. Welcome back, Lori. Rosanna said, Susan, I almost moved to Bethel. Oh, I do cemetery. Even after this is set in the refrigerator, I can taste the chemicals in it. Lori says, I hate water. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't drink as much as I should. Now you have Folgers in your cup, Mike? In case there's any other troll that wants to mess with Gramps, who will knock you out with one punch and you're out. I don't know about that. I do wish they'd have a little joy in their life. Yeah, water is life. Yeah, I need to get one of those, Mike. They're relatively pretty cheap. One of those under sink ones. I mean, you just disconnect that little, what is it, half-inch fitting and hook it up. Yeah, there was one, Lori. Put my address up there. So I might get another knock on my door, but that's all right. Tim says, anyone see Cab 7's live stream? No. You add a little lemon to your water so you can drink it? No, did something happen there, Tim, at Cab 7's? Kane says, Lori, we had a troll showing an address. Exactly, Susan. It's real easy to hook up. You disconnect the one that's going to your coals, hook it up to the filter. You mount the filter on the wood in the back, and you change the whole house filter. And thank you, Kane. Really? 1,000 reward for the rest of the swatted. The swatter, yeah. No, we don't have pizza delivery here, cemetery. They did they did they didn't swap me. It was the local police that came last week. And they came in, and I shook their hand, and you know they shook their head. You know what? One of the gentlemen who was just promoted to sergeant last year went into a burning mobile home, drug out a woman, and then went back inside and picked up her child that was under 2 years old, saved both of their lives. And I'm thinking to myself, what if there would have been an emergency that night? They were really nice. No, Cade, because I don't have a regular phone. And unfortunately, they can get anyone's address off the internet. Anyway, that's no big deal. Mike says my mom had a whole house filter system put in and gave me the stand-up disturber that gives either hot or cold water. That's cool. I think I've seen them at Wally World. They're about that big. What, probably 15 inches tall, and the replaceable filters are pretty cheap. Exactly, Mike. I don't know. You might have read it. It was Officer Williams. Ice cold orange juice. Grandpa's Adventure's birthday is June 25th. No, it's not. So guess again. It isn't 55 though. Not that that makes. I mean, you think it bothers me that you can go online and look up something that anybody else can look up? they're gonna start getting wise to it, and they'll start arresting people, and people will. Exactly, Tim. Cases, well, at least Grandpa's birthday I won't forget. Yeah, because my birthday isn't in. Lori says it's a shame they do that. The police, I'm sure, they have better things to do, like domestic disturbance. Yeah, well, not much goes on in this town, but now they're wise to it. I'm sure now if they get a call that mentions me, that they will do their best to trace it. Kane says I'm not guessing. LOL. Yes, Kane, you and Rosanna are playing hide the troll. To me, with a comment like that or showing something like that, it sounds to me like it's coming from someone very young or someone very immature. Yeah, both of you. I don't. It just amazes me. Better twice than not at all. Exactly. Lori said, "LOL." Excuse me. I will be right back. Well, there. Whoever did that, I have to say thank you. I have to say thank you because I got to say hello to the same 3 police officers again. There we go.
Wow, I can't believe that.
What up, Lori?
They just won't leave you alone, huh?
No, no, nope. They came back again, and that's all right. It was the same thing. 3, and they said, "How are you doing? Everything all right?" I said, "Yes," and I said, "Man, I'm so sorry. You know what a waste. You know, and because I know they're listening. Uh, they're going to knock. They're not going to come to my door with their weapons drawn, and they're not going to do anything but say hello to me. So they're wasting their time. It's all right, Kane. Yes, I got swatted. How are things going with you, Lori? Oh, I'm sorry, Lori. I got your microphone off. There we go.
Are we okay now?
Yes, now I can
Okay.
hear you.
I was saying I just got my 3,000 subscribers, and a half an hour after I hit my 3,000 subscriber mark, my channel was taken down. I got a notice saying this channel is, or you no longer own this channel.
Did that come from YouTube or is it YouTube that told you that?
It came up on my screen. Um, it wasn't you. No, it was the hacker.
Oh, I'll tell you.
A lot of us got hit. A lot of us.
Well, I guess Rosanna said like 7 got hit tonight. Yes, they will, Mike. Eventually they will. It is demon possession. I'm telling you, it's the devil in granny pants. And that's okay. She will shoot you. I'm not even going to stoop to her level. I was going to put her address up here, but I'm not going to stoop to that.
Yeah, I took care of that level.
Yeah, it's. But anyways, now I have to. Just as I was getting up to go to the bathroom, I got the knock on the door. So now I will be right back. Don't leave, Lori. What do you think, Luna? Huh?
Can't see the chat, guys, so I have to wait for Grandpa. Yeah, I'm hoping that I get my sight back. And my words are lagging. Yes, if you guys, oh, you can't see my tree. Huh.
Hello.
Hello. My words aren't coming up when they're supposed to.
Your words aren't? Yeah, Lori got hacked. And it just goes to show you how some people can be. Yes, I did, Rosanna.
A
You know,
lot of
there's
bad people in this world.
yeah, there's been times, Lori, where I might have come on here and said some things that some people wouldn't like, but you've never you've never said anything that was derogatory about anybody.
Nope, never.
People.
I ran a very clean channel, and they took it from
Hey,
me.
Second Star, how you doing, Second Star? Yeah, they're gonna do, on Thursday. I'm gonna make a pot of coffee so when they come over. And what do you want to bet? That's not Bobby McNutt. Yeah, second. They don't care. Yeah, one thing, Lori, if you're gonna do StreamYard, make sure that before you bring somebody up, they show you who they are.
Yeah,
And if you don't know who it is, don't let them come up.
right.
That's how I got that's how I got nailed last week, which is which is too bad. They trolled me, and I had 102 people in my chat at one time, and I had to delete the video because
Oh, I
one
was
of them
there
come
for
on
that
and
one.
started, huh?
I was there on that video.
Yeah, you know, person come in and said some racial things and some derogatory things about gay people.
Yep.
Yes, they did tonight, Second Star. The same three officers. But yeah, that wasn't the one there earlier. That wasn't Bobby McNutt. And so what if somebody knows? What is up with these immature people? So what if somebody knows when my birthday is? You know, I mean, is that supposed to upset me?
They're so bored.
Well, I got 11 people in the chat. They put when my birthday was up there. I'm thinking I should get a hell of a lot more birthday cards come November then. And
There you go.
feel free to send a check or a money order. No, I'm not gonna delete this one, Kane. There's no reason to. I just had to do that last one because of the remarks they made. Because someone come on afterwards and said they were going to report me for being homophobic and racial. Yeah, it is a little bit crazy, Kane.
I'm hoping that
Where you
YouTube
going,
can
Doc?
restore my computer or my channel.
Yeah, I'm so sorry they did that to you, Lori. And
It's
like
happened to a lot of people.
like I said, why would somebody want to do that to a person like yourself? Just unfortunately, it just lets you know the kind of people there are in the world, you know?
Yep.
Susan said,
This
LOL,
was a
you
big,
said it
I
was.
mean, this was a big hack. There was hundreds of people that got hit by this, not just me.
Yeah, and welcome back, Rosanna. Oh, here comes the porn again. Oh my goodness. And like I'm gonna again I can see it and I'm not gonna bring it up, but thank you. Yeah, oh my goodness. Christopher said, hey guys. Now things like that, Lori, that it makes me laugh. That picture might have shocked you a little bit.
Well, I didn't see it. I didn't see, so I can't see the chat.
Second Star Survival. When using your name trying to come up, is that you? Second Star said, hey, Christopher. I don't believe that's you, Second Star, because there's no picture. They're trying that game again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're using your name. That's why I'm asking. That's how I got nailed. You ain't going to get me on that one either.
Oh my gosh. They'll try anything.
That's why I asked Second Star.
Look who's here.
Which one is that?
That's Sadie.
Hi, Sadie. Hi, pretty girl. Oh, I know. Look at that. Don't you have the prettiest eyes? You at work? Yeah, somebody trying to get up and use Second Star's name. They did that with, wasn't it you last week, Christopher?
Good girl.
You're not going to go live?
I would
Yeah,
much
see,
rather have that going on than losing my whole channel like I did. I can tell you.
yeah, that's a terrible thing. That is a terrible thing. Christopher said those were hunting dogs, right? They have used those for hunting dogs, yes.
The little mini doxies.
Yes. They can be, I could tell you what, my parents had one. They can be a vicious dog. So, Christopher, is that you up there on playing the guitar, or is somebody showing your picture? I see you playing the guitar, but somebody could be showing one of your videos.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's just somebody showing one of Christopher's videos.
Well, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, well, see, they want me to bring them up, Lori, so then they can say something vulgar or derogatory and then report my channel. But I'm one of those shit on me once, shame on you, shit on me twice, shame on me. You ain't gonna nail me on that twice. Oh, it is you, Christopher. It's a picture of you with your mask on and playing guitar, which I went and watched. But they're going in and pulling up your video and live stream. Yeah, I know that's what they're trying to do. Yep, see that's where this the same, be creative. Don't show me the same porn each and every time. Right, Christopher. Well, they got your name and they got second star up there.
Why am I getting private chat? How am I getting private chat on my computer?
I have no idea. You have to go over to live chat.
It's coming from Christopher.
It wouldn't be Christopher. See, someone's playing a game with you now.
I don't understand how that even came up.
Well, that whoever it is very, very smart on a computer. You know what? I bet you they live in mommy and daddy's or grandma's basement.
Wow.
Okay, there's
Oh
Mike.
yeah.
See now, Mike, is that you, Mike? Rosanna said, "Don't open it, Lori." I can see you, Mike, but I want to make sure that it's you.
I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to just go into the chat, Grandpa.
All righty. So type me something in the chat, Mike. I want to make sure it's you, my brother. Okay, yeah. Somebody's got your picture on there too, Mike. Hell yeah, they're trying really hard. Oh, I know, bud. No, it wasn't him, Rosanna. That's why I didn't bring him up. See what they're doing is they're playing a clip from one of my old live streams where he was talking. Oh, I know, Mike. Somebody had you on there though, just like they had Christopher. Yeah, bud. It's quite something. See what they do. It is, Lori. I know, second star, huh? What they're trying to do is they're trying to get me to bring them up, and then they would take Mike's picture down or Christopher's, and then put up some pornography or something else, and then say they're going to report me. That way, there I got to delete my stream. Well, it's not working. You might be smart on the computer, but you are a very sad, sorry human being. No, I know, Susan. Oh, now they're trying to get Pick a Rick. Well, good luck with that too, because Pick a Rick's never come to my live stream. Rosanna said that's what they do. Yeah, that's true, Mike. That's what I'll need to start doing. But as I meant Susan, sorry. Oh, I know, Christopher. I don't either, but they get a kick out of it. Susan says Bud don't have his channel up, Grandpa. Yeah. Bud says, yes, I do, Susan. It's really me. Yeah, I know. That's if that's Picker Rick, hold up 2 fingers. Yeah. Nice try. Just put in private. Yeah. I know, Mike. Oh, it's the same little one that was up here last week. Ain't you a sad individual? Ricky's usually on Bobby's channel. You can sit there and stare at the camera with those weird little eyes all you want. What's that? A chili dog? I know a second star. More grifts as Grandpa blesses and blesses us. And I agree, second star. Very sad. But says Susan, I've been back and forth in channel. Pickerick one says no. Happy New Year, Mark. You whoever it was, I have to say, a very odd looking person. Oh, that's the real Rick. Yo, they got your name up there again, Pickerick. And they're coming into looks like a nudist colony. Nope, that's the real Pickerick. Bud says, Susan, my dog's name is Jose. He's a Chihuahua. Okay, Pickerick, thanks. No, that wasn't you on there, Mark. Christopher said, that's Rick. Susan said, Grandpa, it's Bud. He texted me. Right. All right, second star. You have a great New Year, man. Keep it safe, brother. You do have to give him kudos on creativity, though. Well, he said, "Hi, Uncle Bud." Yeah, you can't. Oh, that's okay, Pickerick. Yeah, that's the real Pickerick. That's why I said if that's you, Pickerick, hold up 2 fingers. And they didn't. Lori says, "Me too, Susan." Okay, now they got a picture of Bud Klein up there, but it's not a live picture because if it was a live picture, Bud would be going like that. So let's try again, dummy. But they're trying to come up with your picture now, bud. Not working too well. We got a little bit. We got a little bit of snow, Mark. About 6 inches of where I'm at. So they're gonna go through everybody in the chat. And they're gonna post your picture to see if I'll bring them up so they can be vulgar. Maybe they're sitting alone in mom and daddy's basement doing something naughty that they shouldn't be doing, so they're feeling guilty. Maybe they'll have to take their rosaries and go into the closet and do some praying. That's what I hear all the time. You're getting lots of snow. Hello, Crafty Kitty. How you doing? Oh, I know, bud. I know it's not you. They could, Kane. They could. Bud says, hi, Kitty. Having an entertaining evening, Crafty Kitty. It's been multiple trolls and the police coming to the door. Of course, they like me. Well, he said, hi, Crafty Kitty. And they're on to it now. Yes, I know, Christopher. And they've tried it with Bud, and they've tried it with Mike. Well, my neighbor come over and did my steps. Crafty Kitty said, Happy New Year, Mark. Luna is over in the chair. She heard the plow truck and went upstairs, and when she come back down, she went over in the chair. Maybe I can entice her with a treat. Yeah, it is to a point, bud. Luna, come on, come. Want a treat? Come here. Come here. There you go. Good girl. Mark says, Happy New Year's, Rosanna. Kane says, hi, Kitty. There we go. Mark wants to say hi, Luna. There we go, sweetheart. There we go. Get a kiss. Oh my goodness. No, Rosanna. Well, there's ways that you can do that. Like I said, if it's them and you know it's them, like I said with Pick a Rick, hold up two fingers, Oh, Luna, Mark wants you to say hi. Oh, my goodness, want to say hi again? Huh? Huh? I didn't even have to ask her, Mark. Yeah, she gets, when it snows, she gets scared of the noises. Dennis said they're good. Oh, now they're doing it with Mason, and Mason's not home. So try again. Kane says, "Oh, Luna." See, they're trying so hard. Why don't you go up? Why don't you go upstairs and help Grandma change her Depends? Maybe that'll make your evening a little more entertaining. Yeah, she's going to be 5 in February. Oh, it'll work out for Lori, Susan. Lori's a sweetheart. They keep on throwing it. They just want you to know that they know how to go on the internet and look things up. We are so smart. If you were here, I would slap you like the little bitch that you are. Trust me. I would put a size 13 right up your ass. Yes, Mark, that's the way it is here. The snow falls off the roof or the plow truck goes by. Oh my goodness. My goodness, goodness, goodness. So, it's too bad I couldn't trace that back because you're you're using someone else's material without their permission. I know, Kane. It is funny. Oh, I could still, bud. Whoever that is, I'm sure this 64-year-old man could take care of him. They ain't nothing but a sad individual that's tough on the internet. Ooh. I bet you I was going out the ass end of a C-130 when they were just a dirty little brown stain on the mattress, or probably even long before then. Nah, they ain't hijacking nothing, Christopher. Makes for an interesting conversation. They're trying to, Lori. Hi, Miss Happy. How you doing? Oh, now they're trying with Alana. And what do you want to bet that that's not Alana? Oh my gosh. My gosh, gosh, gosh. But just hi, Miss Happy. Yes, they do, Christopher. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Happy. I hope you feel better soon. See, I know that's not Alana because Alana would show herself. So what else? What else are we going to try there, little boy or girl? The swatting doesn't work because the police here like me, and you're trying to come up with everybody in the chat's not working. So what's the next trick up your sleeve? Is it does it excite you to know that I'm talking about you? Okay, Alana's face come up for a minute. Yeah, she does, Christopher. You see there, stick that up there. Thank you, Miss Happy. She is a beautiful girl. Alana, if that's you, you need to You need to show yourself on there. Okay, I can see you. Hold up 2 fingers, Alana. Alana? Yeah. Nice try again. I know Aluna's such a sweetheart. Oh, there's that odd little face. You are an odd looking little person. You know that? Very odd. Did you go upstairs yet and help grandma change her panties? Oh my goodness. Hey, well, you're going back and forth on all that. What why don't you put up one of Granny's old dirty depends? No, she wasn't here. Mark says uh he saw a squirrel, Luna. Oh, and there's Alana again. Can you hold up 2 fingers, Alana? No, didn't think so. You know what? That's probably why you're so so evil and immature. You're watching all this bad porn all the time. Oh, they did show themselves, and it looks like a kid, like a teenager. Yeah, I know that wasn't her, Christopher. No, that's why I asked Rosanna, and I think I angered this little boy, or it might be a little girl. You never know. Definitely don't want to use the wrong pronoun. But see, that's how you can tell if you know who it is and they hold up fingers when you ask them to. Or now they're using my name. No, Dave Hinkle watches a lot better porn than that. Is that a picture of your grandma? Doesn't look like she's going to the closet and praying with her rosary beads. I did, Christopher, and earlier I got a full face view. No, no, Roseanne. What they're doing is they're going to. There you go. There you go. Now the person is using grandma's name. So that pretty much lets me know where that's coming from. Just to let you know, you weird little shit. Just because you have mental issues doesn't mean that you're going to get away with this forever. Yeah. Yeah, Rosanna, they just put up grandma's name and try to come up. Oh, now now Rosanna come up with grandma's grandson's name. Christopher said, I got it, saved who imitated me. So we know, Rosanna, where this is coming from. Right. And obviously they know the grandson's name too, and it's exactly what we've talked about before. You know what the problem is there, young man, is somebody, when you were being a stupid little shit, should have put you over their knee and spanked you, and not in a way where you'd enjoy it. Do you know what? You will grow up and you will do something, because like a lot of people I worked with in the past, you're made to believe that because you got a problem, you can do whatever you want. Well, it will come to an end, and it will not be pretty. Oh, that's okay, Miss Happy. It is what it is. They must be getting a little frustrated because pretty much everything. That's right, Lori, they do. Nobody, that's how the world is now, is poor little Johnny or Susie, they they have a problem, so you can't correct them. You know what? If I had a child that act like that, or if I had a grandchild act like that, I would put my foot so far up their ass, because it ain't okay to act that way. And you know what's unfortunate is this kid's being led around by his nose by his grandmother. The devil in granny pants. Yeah, I hear you, Kane. I wouldn't need a big pole though. I hear you on that, Mark. I would keep him away. I'd uh I'd say to them just what needed to be said. All this political. Oh, okay, okay. What do you think, Rosanna? What do you think there? Maybe we were wrong on the pronunciation. No, they're Barnes. I don't want to do anything to you. I'm glad you're entertained, though. I'm glad that instead of getting correct parenting or grandparenting or whatever, that you can come on here and maybe learn a little respect. I doubt it. What about the last name, Rosanna? Right, everybody else spelled it wrong. Is the last name right, Rosanna? We see now they're being stupid enough to put their own name in the chat, Kay. You know just how you can Google. I'll be Googling that name and finding out your exact address. And guess what? I bet you it's the same address as that devil in granny pants. What you want to bet? It should be, Lori, but person doesn't have any supervision. This person's supervision is coming from somebody that's saying, "Well, I don't like this person," so you go in there and you make their life just as miserable as you can, and that's not working. Yeah, they're not going. They're not going to, Kane. because the person I'm talking about got blocked because I wouldn't let them come into my live stream and delete people's comments that they didn't like. So you know what? It runs in the family. I'm not Kane. Xana wants to know if you're still in here, Tim. You know, it's really sad that I ain't even gonna say it. Oh my goodness. My goodness, my goodness. Yeah, they're not going to, Lori. And that's okay. You know, Lori, the way I look at it, if they're picking on me, they're leaving you alone. Tim says, yes, I'm eating and listening. I know it's like going to a movie that you don't like, huh, Tim? It's kind of entertaining, but it's kind of, I really don't like it at the same time. Yeah, it should be that way. Rosanna said, okay, thank you, Tim. But it's all good. Bud says, LOL, I finished your thought for you. Yeah, like watching a bad car wreck, you know? Like one of those things where you find it really disgusting, but you just can't take your eyes away, you know? Yeah, see what they don't realize, Kane, is that yeah, you can take it down and block them on the YouTube side, but I still have it right up here on the StreamYard one. Xana said in slow mo. Anyways, I'll be right back. Got to get rid of some of the water again. Don't go nowhere, please. Not going nowhere, Luna. I know, baby. You couldn't deal with that by yourself. You thought you got swatted, Kane? Lori said, get back here, Luna. Kane says, another swatter. No, I didn't get swatted again. No. No, it's the restroom. Luna, come here, baby. Want a treat? Want a treat? Come here, sweetheart. Come on. Come on. Ooh, eating steamed shrimp. chicken wings, cheese crackers. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Yeah. No, they're not going to come back twice. You know, they have to act on a call like that. And one of the police officers said, "Who did you piss off tonight?" And I said, "Well, you don't have to piss anybody off." Says there's a bunch of little childish, immature people. Rosanna said, "Tim, not nice." I know. I'd sure like to have some of them steamed shrimp. And I told them again, thanks for serving your community. And the sergeant says, no, thank you for saying that. See, I don't have a problem with the thin blue line. If you're not breaking the law, the police don't bother you. You know what's cool about it is now I know them on a first name basis, which is cool. That's okay, Kane. I'm gonna go up here as soon as I'm done with this cigarette. Anyways, I have to go to the smoke shop in my. Thank you, bud. Oh, I love you. My neighbor offered to let me use their car because he don't want me walking downtown in the snow. Exactly, Christopher. You know, you don't have to you don't have it's like anything else. You don't have to like them, but you know what? If you're not going to break the law, they're not ever going to come and bother you. They're going to show up at this little troll's house again. And one of these days they're going to be able to prove what they're doing. You did, Rosanna? Cool. You wanted to share a smoke? Tell them thanks for serving. Police get a lot of bad rap, they do. And there's bad police out there. I know that. But you know what? There's bad doctors out there, and you don't hear people walking down the street, you know, talking about the doctors frying them like bacon. Hey, Teacup, how you doing? Hope you have you had a happy New Year, Teacup. Oh, did Rosanna? Did you see that there? And you know what? I know that's not who it is. Stop accusing my grandson unlawfully. He came in your chat because he said you were threatening him. You know what? I don't understand how you made it as old as you are, because you are one crazy ass woman. If that's you, that's probably the little boy too. Exactly, Christopher. But nobody threatened anybody. If I did anything, I made a very precise comment about what I would do. Teacup says, wishing all the best. We'll be with you in 2020 and forever. Well, thank you, Teacup, and bless you. And I hope you have a great year too. But then again, You take care. Yeah, that's right, Christopher. Then again, YouTube can come back and look at this stream, which they will do, because I'm sure somebody's going to report it for threatening, which didn't happen. I don't need to threaten people. People that threaten people or do silly things like you're doing tonight, that's the ones who have the problem. Kane, you have a good night. Bless you. Lori said bye, Kane. So, Laura, you know pretty much where it's coming from, don't you? Pretty much everyone in here does. And we've all heard, I love you and God bless you. And I'm just, you're gonna get people telling you that I'm a bad person, and that's not true. Well, you know what? I will say a prayer for you tonight anyways. But I can pretty much tell you, I hope. Oh, Luna needs her duty here. No, I didn't, bud. Rosanna said bye, Kane. But it just made it very much more clear where it's coming from. That the suspicions were right, Rosanna. Oh, I can. They're coming into the chat with different names too. It's the type of person, Christopher, that would go into the store probably with grandma or mom and sit in the middle of the aisle and yell and scream because they ain't getting their own way. No, I don't think this one is, Christopher. In fact, Christopher, I know it's not. It's right out of Pennsylvania, Christopher. Coming from a 68-year-old woman and her very sad grandson. I know she's loving it. That same old there's a picture of granny porn again. It is, Susan. I'm just really happy and grateful for what I have. I'm grateful and I thank God every day that I made it to the age I did, when I know a lot of people that have passed on. So I'm very thankful. And you know what? I hope God can reach out to this person. I doubt it, because when it is a sin to say that you're a Christian and then you do evil things to people. I do know that. And it ought to be a sin to show crappy porn. What do you think, Luna, huh? Hey, another treat? Come back up here. Come on. Turn around. Come on. Come on. Back over here. No? All right. Like cats have that spot. Yeah. Yours too, Lori? Yeah. Well, look, everybody, I need to run to the store before it closes and get me some tobacco. I know, shouldn't smoke. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll do because again, like I said, I live in a small town. I think I'll have the po over here on Thursday and see if we can I know, Tim. I never trust a man or woman or child that's going to look at bad porn. Yeah, the latest one says Middleton. I believe Middleton is in Pennsylvania, isn't it? Oh, I'm going to be fine, Susan, but thank you for asking. Wow, it's 2:98 p.m. there. You have a happy New Year as well, bud. And thanks everyone for coming in. You two there, little troll. I hope you can get some happiness in your life. It's not going to come from the devil in granny pants, I can tell you that. It doesn't say Susan, it just says Middleton. I couldn't see the whole name unless I brought them up. Same to you, Tim. Happy New Year's to everybody. And again, much love to everybody. And thanks for coming in. And I'm sorry, young person. I hope you can find some peace in your life. I don't think you will. Not where you're living, and definitely not the kind of pornography that you watch. Chris said you guys are cool. Best wishes. Be safe. You as well, Christopher. And again, much love. And we'll talk to you all again on Thursday. Love you too, Lori, Tim, Christopher, Susan, Bud. Y'all have a great night. Bye, everybody.